Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is my first layout for Mini Kit Monday. I am guest designing the whole month of March and this is my first layout. So I'm super excited. So this is my kit that I'm using and this is one of the papers and I love this paper. It's the Again and Again collection and this paper right here is awesome. I love a wood grain. So I am just gessoing it first because if you know me and you've been watching my channel, you know I love to do mixed media. So of course I'm going to add some mixed media to this. But first I gessoed it to prepare it and now I am going to rip it. Yep, I'm ripping it. I love ripping papers and this one was really fun, this layout to do. So you see that flower paper there, that's also from the Again and Again collection, and I'm going to rip this so it's kind of like, it looks like it's meant to be that way. I don't know how else to put it, but you'll see when I start to tape things down, it looks really neat. It has a really cool effect to it. So I am going to tape them down and you'll see, you could see a little gap in between and you'll be able to see that beautiful flowered paper peeking through where it's ripped. So once I get these down, then you will see me come in and the photo that I am doing today is a photo of me with a horse and it was a long time ago. We went with some friends and their daughters ride horses and we went to see the horses and hung out with them there and it was really cool. I love horses, so it was a lot of fun and this horse was so sweet. So we took a picture and I'm finally scrapbooking it. So this is kind of how it's gonna go. So once I get this other piece down, then you'll see me come in with my photo and I'm gonna back it up a little bit, but I'm also gonna do just a tiny bit of mixed media, nothing too major. And I'm gonna be using a flower stencil that I brought in and this kit we went according to Shannon Allure. She put like, if you watch my first video, it shows how we put our kits together. And the kit is, we had to pick like certain things and we had a certain amount of money that we were supposed to spend. And so this is mostly the stuff that I'm using. So what I did is I took my big kit of all the stuff that I picked out and I made like mini kits out of it. So I already picked my photo that I wanted and I put the paper with my photo and then I just, embellished with all my embellishments that are included in my kit. I found that that is the easiest way for me to put together a layout quickly without it taking up a lot of time just trying to find things. Oh yeah, so first, this paper is also from the collection, and I am using it to fussy cut all these beautiful floral flowers that are in this. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and once they're cut, they look really awesome. So they were just begging to be fussy cut. So I don't show you all of it. I'm just going to show you this one that I'm cutting out because I don't think you guys want to be bored with me fussy cutting flowers. But I did end up doing the whole paper and I didn't use all the flowers that I fussy cut. I only used some of them, but that's them all cut up. So, and that did take me a while. But now I'm going to back my photo. I have a 6x8 paper pad of this collection as well. So I'm going to use a couple papers that are in here just to back my photo with them. And I'm going to use that dark one with the polka dots. And I'm going to use this black and white striped one. It is navy, I think. I'm not sure if it's black and white. You can't really tell, but it's very pretty. There's a lot of navies and a lot of these pink colors in there and some like brownish orange colors, I'm going to say, and browns in it. And it's just a gorgeous collection. I just love it so much. And this picture and the actual sweater like short sleeve sweater that I'm wearing like went with it really well. My shirt really matched this collection, which was really weird, but it did. So that's kind of how I picked out this picture with the collection because I thought it went so well. So I did just stress the edges of my papers. I always do, you guys. If you've been watching my channel, you know I like distressing. So I did use my little tool that you see there, and I just roughed up the edges a little bit just to give it a little more interest and a little pop. And now I'm going to go with this darker color for my back. And then you'll see me, I'm going to back it with some craft foam to pop up my photo a little bit off the page. And then you'll see me go in and I'll start embellishing. So that's kind of how it's going to go. And oh yes, first I go in with my stencil. So I picked this stencil that has flowers on it. It's really pretty stencil. And I also put in my kit, we had to put something in, some kind of modeling paste. And I chose Vicki Boutin's, it's like it's supposed to be like a rose gold. And I guess, yeah, it's a rose gold, but it's kind of like the pinks that are in this collection. So it goes really well. So I decided to pull this in to the collection, and it does go really, really well. So I'm going to just take a little bit with my little knife, and I'm going to pull it through the stencil. And I'm just doing the flower part on the top. And I'm only going to go on the wood grain parts. I'm not going like where the flowers already are on the pattern paper. I'm not going to do any stenciling on that. And I'm going to put one over here too. Now, this one does get covered up quite a bit, but that's okay. I just did it in case it didn't get covered up, then I would have some parts peeking through. And now I'm using the leafy part of the flower to kind of come downward, and these get covered up too. But that's okay because I still have it on the top part and of my page, and then also the bottom you'll see some too. It does peek through a little bit though, so it wasn't all that bad. So I really love this Vicki Boutin glazes. I love all her glazes. They're so easy to work with. And now I'm just going to do these flowers on the bottom here as well. And then I did use my heat gun to dry everything because I did not want to wait for it to dry. And once it was dry, that's what it looks like. So it's very shiny and super, super pretty. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my craft foam, like I said, and I'm going to pop up my photo. And then you'll see me go in with the flowers that I fussy cut. And I'm just going to start pulling them in. And this is kind of how they're going to go on the side of my photo there. And then over here in the corner, like coming down. And I do pop them up with some craft foam. I don't show you the whole thing of me gluing all of the flowers down because it did take me a bit. And I just used a little bit of craft foam to pop some of them up, and some of them I didn't. And now I'm going to go in, and I decided to pull in some green. So I took a scrap piece of green cardstock that I had, and I just went in with my die cutting machine, and I die cut some leaves because I needed leaves. So I'm just like going to stick them in certain spots and just to give it another pop of color. And I think that the green went really well with this because there is green on that flower paper, but you really can't tell in the video. And then I'm just going to glue all that down once I get it where I want it. And see all the flowers I had left over. I did have quite a few flowers left over. So after I taped down all my flowers, I went back and I glued down, sorry about my head. I glued down all my leaves and with some of my Scotch glue. And I just stuck them where I wanted them, you know, where I thought they would look good. and it had some sprigs sticking out, and yeah. And while I'm doing that, I just want to remind you all not to forget to check out the other ladies who do Mini Camp Monday. I will have all their links down below, as well as mine and Ronnie's, who are guest designing this month. And make sure you keep coming back every Monday, because these ladies are so talented and do so many great things. And I'm so super excited to be able to join them this month. And there's my leaves. And now I'm just going to do the bottom ones, glue those down. And then I have I thought I was going to go in with some ephemera, but I really didn't need it because of all the flowers that I used. It would have been just way too much. So I just end up using one piece from the ephemera pack. And then I also use a couple stickers and a couple, I think just stickers. So now I decided to stick this other little flower down over here where I stuck the branch, because I really liked it there. And now I'm just going to stick in a couple more sprigs in the one corner over here. But see how I did cover up most of the other stenciling that I did, but that's okay, because you still see little bits of it peeking out in each corner, so that's okay. And that's the other round ephemera piece that I used, and it says Happy Day. And now I do go in with one of the wood veneers that are also included in this kit, and it's just like a little I don't end up using that star one. I end up using a little round one with this cute little star design in it. Looks like a diamond. And I stick that down, but that doesn't stay there. I end up moving it. And then I also use one of these gold clips with the little, looks like a little arrow. I clip that on my photos. And now I'm going to go in, and then I used this sticker sheet, and I found these little, they look like moths. I don't think they're butterflies. They don't look like butterflies to me. They look like moths. So I'm just going to say it's a moth. And I put them on, I put one there with my flowers, and then I took one of these puffy pieces. They had a little saying on it, and stuck it there. And I think it says Beautiful Moments or something like that. I can't remember. But I stuck another moth up here in the corner. And then my title is just going to be Today, because it was just a perfect day that day. So I just wanted to just call it Today. I don't know. I didn't know what else to call it, guys. I have a hard time coming up with titles. But that was in Thicker Collection. So I stuck it on there, and it ended up being Today. And it was in that gold, so, which was super pretty. So then this collection also comes with these little star and sequence mix of these little light pink sequins and stars. So I decided to use a few of them, and I stuck them down in each of the corners. And then I also did it around my title a little bit. And it's super pretty, and I love this little sequence mix. I think it goes perfect with this collection. So, and there you go. And now I'm going to go in, and I wanted to do some splatters. So I decided to go in with the Vicky Bouton glaze, and I watered it down, and now I'm just using my paintbrush, and I'm just doing some splatters. And I just went around the title area where all my flowers are on the top and the bottom corners, and that's it. And I don't think I do anything else. That's pretty much the layout. So I also wanted to remind you all that if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. So here's your close-ups, and I hope y'all like it. And I will see you again next Monday for a new layout. This one turned out so pretty. I love it. And there's my, yeah, see, it looks like a moth. I think it's a moth, guys. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.